Hi guys, welcome back to the next episode of SamDjanShow. Today I'm ranking the Nightmare on Elm Street movie, so let's get into it. Welcome back to the SamDjanShow to our podcast. Today I'm ranking the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. For you don't get to subscribe. I click So yeah, I did the ranking Nightmare on Elm Street movies. No, I did Chucky. I might do Saw. I might do Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Friday the 13th if this does well. So if you didn't get to subscribe, catch my likes. Now this is my opinion. If you have your own list, put in the description below. Number 9. There's 9 movies to go through. It's going through. 9 is no surprise. A remake from 2010. This is the most recent one. It's been 15 years. We've gone 15 years on a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. This was directed by Sam Bayer in his directorial debut. This is the only movie he's directed, and produced by Michael Bay. This movie came out in 2010. Stars Jackie Earle Haley, Kyle Gallner, Rooney Mara, Kay Cassidy, Thomas Dekker, and Kellen Lutz. And this movie I think is the worst one of the franchise. I don't think it adds nothing new to the franchise. I thought Jackie Earle Haley was good. I thought they got the right guy, but I just feel like the makeup wasn't good. And then they tried to do bait and switch when they said Freddy was a good guy, and they tried to make him a P word. I don't want to get demonetized. Because I think they wanted to. I think Wes Craven wanted to do that in the original, but I think many people complained that he changed it. But I just feel like the effects weren't good. I thought I loved this new score by Steve Jablonsky, but I just felt like it didn't add anything new, and I just feel like it's just pale compared to the original. There are some good remakes like Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but this one's probably the worst one. Number 8, I have Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Now this was the 6th Nightmare on Elm Street movie. This was intended to be the final one. And I found out Freddy had a daughter, and it did it was more like a supernatural. And yeah, I just feel like this one is just terrible. I just don't. The music was by Brian May, and this is by Rachel Talali. And I just don't like this movie. I just feel like it just wasn't a good finale. Obviously, knowing why Wes Craven went back and then he did New Nightmare, but I just don't like this movie. This one's just forgettable. And it was just, you could tell Freddy was pretty much a parody of himself. And yeah, the effects weren't good, and it just wasn't great. And so that's Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Number 7, I have A Nightmare on Elm Street: The Dream Child. This is the 5th Nightmare on Elm Street movie. And this one, I just feel like this one is just boring. I just don't like this one. Lisa Wilcox comes back from the 4th one. And this one is basically about Alice, who's pregnant. And yeah, I just didn't like this one. I just feel like this one was forgettable. I like the music by Jay Ferguson, but that's pretty much it. It's much darker than the previous films, and it was one of the final Flash movies released in the 1980s, which I think this one is okay. So that's Dream Child. Number 6 are Freddy vs. Jason, the crossover between Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees came in 2003, and this was the last movie where Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger, and they were setting this up. Jason Goes to Hell. We basically have Freddy's mask. Freddy's glove grabbing Jason's mask, and yeah, this was by Ronnie Yu. It starred Monica Keena, Jason Ritter, Kelly Rowland, Christopher George, Marquette, Lochin Monroe, and Robert Englund. And this one is okay. I tried to score by Revel. It's okay. I do think it's a bit underwhelming. Obviously, no one won, but I feel like it could have been better. Like obviously, this kind of popularized versus midnight. We did have Godzilla versus Kong in 1960s, but obviously after this we had Alien versus Predator, Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice, Captain America: Civil War, Godzilla versus Kong, the new movies. But I just find this one was underwhelming. I just feel like it just wasn't. I say it's more a Freddy movie than a Jason movie. So yeah, I think it was good for the time, but I feel like now I just don't. I feel like it's just underwhelming and it just really wasn't that great. This is the last time Robert Englund played Freddy, and yeah. Number 2, I have Nightmare on Elm Street 2: Freddy's Revenge. This is the 2nd Nightmare on Elm Street, and I didn't really like this one. This one is a male. I think this is the only one to have a male protagonist, and it's basically about Jesse Walsh after moving into the former house of Nancy Thompson, and he gets nightmares of Freddy. And Mark Patton does a good job. Yeah, Kim Myers. And I thought the kills were good. I like the music by Christopher Yeah, I just feel like it just wasn't as good as its predecessor, and I just don't feel like this is. I don't enjoy this one as much. So as Freddy's Revenge, I do like it, but I just feel like among the others, this wasn't. But I will rather watch these ones over the others. Number four, I have a Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Masters, the fourth Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and I really like this one. I love all the kills, and pretty much it has the cast from the third movie, Dream Warriors, and they all get killed off. And I do like this one. I do think this one is good. I like the music background. So the kills were great. Some people say this is the MTV version of Freddy, and um, yeah, and I really like this one. I do think this one is pretty good. I really enjoy this one, and so Dream Master. I really like this one. I really think this was one of the better ones. Dream Master. Number three, I have Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Now this one is this one was directed by Wes Craven. The first one he did since I think the first movie. He did this after Freddy's dead, and this one was more like a mere supernatural slasher. It's not part of the same continuity as the previous film, instead portraying Freddy as a fictional movie villain who invades the real homes, the world, and haunts the cast and crew involved in the making of the films about him. In the film, Freddy is depicted as close to what Craven originally intended, being much more menacing and much more less comedical, with an updated attire and appearance. Robert Englund comes back once again. Heather Langenkamp comes back since the third movie. She got killed off in the third movie, and I really like this one. I thought this was good. I scored J.B. Robbins. I think it's probably one of the better films. One of Wes Craven's good films. It's the lowest grossing one, but yeah. Obviously, we have Freddy vs. Jason, which was in another continuity, which I like this one. I do think it's really one. We needed this one after Freddy's dead, so that's New Nightmare. Number two, I have A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. I think this is probably the best sequel, or one of the better ones. And this one was really good. The kills were great. I like the score by Angela Badalamenti. And yeah, this is a really good one. I like the kills. Patricia Arquette. I feel like all the cast is great. I do like this movie. I do think it's a really good one. And yeah, Nancy comes back only for them to go off. I think this is probably one of the best Nightmare. But I go back and watch this one. I love Dream Warrior. And yeah, this one's a really good one. So check it out if you haven't. Number one is the original by Wes Craven. It's no debate. This one's the best one. This one is iconic. It holds up all these years later. And this one is just a great movie, great, classic, timeless. And this one's scored by Charles Bernstein. Wes Craven did a good job with this movie. One of the greatest horror movies ever made. And I do like this one. It's significant in pop culture. I do like this one. I love the characters, I love the kills. And yeah, this one was a really good movie. I really enjoyed this one. And this is the one I go back to watch all the time. And yeah, there's no other ones being this one. This is the best Nightmare movie. So yeah, go check it out if you haven't. This one's a great movie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So guys, thank you much for my video. That's my next one.